You're gonna go broke if you don't implement these things I'm about to tell you in this video. I don't want to give you some bullshit value like, yeah, do marketing, do this and that, and you're gonna get rich. No, I want to completely change your mindset as a CEO, and that's how you should see yourself. I lead a multiple 7 figures chatting agency, so I know what's costing a lot of agencies nowadays to fail and what you should avoid in order not to be one of them. So first, we want to take a look at the most important fundamental that you should have in order to be successful in this business long term, not short term. Short term, everyone can be successful, but you want to be successful long term. And so let's get right into it. So firstly, being a professional with the correct work ethic is the most important thing in this business. I see this every day on a daily basis. People don't know how to represent their company, their agency towards people that they possibly want to connect with. And so you want to make sure that you represent your agency in the best possible way towards others, but also towards yourself. Like, you want to make sure to approach this business in a professional way. And what I mean by a professional work ethic, or by being a professional in general, is I'm going to tell you a quick story how to not do it, so you want to make sure that you avoid it at all costs. So whenever I travel around, I'm down to meet with people. I go to Telegram meetups and so on. So I went to one and I met a guy that decided to sit next to me, and I noticed immediately he's kind of new in this industry, which is nothing bad. So he just wanted to connect with some influential people, I assume. And then he started to tell me about his problem with his model. And I'm going to quote you what he told me exactly. So this hoe is not working properly. If she would do what I tell her to do, I would be rich. This is basically what he said. This is just one of the sentences he said. He basically meant that the model is not doing what he wants in order, like Instagram reels and OF content and so on, which happens all the time. But if I hear such a sentence, I immediately know that you are an idiot, you're low IQ, and you're not going to make it far in this business, because this is completely out of the professional frame that you should be in my opinion, if you want to approach this business with the appropriate seriousness that it needs to become successful. So if you talk like this about your model, about your business partners, your models are your business partners. And if you don't see them like this, you should definitely start doing it, because you're the one working with them and they work with you. So it's like a work relationship. And if one part is not doing what the other wants, okay, replace your business partner, but don't talk bad about it and blame your own incompetency on someone else. That makes no sense. Just focus on yourself. Okay, think in solutions. Start thinking in solutions. And obviously it's not very well represented, like your agency is not well represented if you start talking like this about a business partner on some meetups. So this is nothing someone wants to hear, and you want to make sure that you are professional. Hey, I have XYZ problem, what would you do in my case? So not calling them host is not cool, and it will never be cool. So stop this and behave like a CEO. Let's get right into the next one. A top CEO has only one task or one skill he needs. And I'm talking about the ability to lead and influence people. This is all you need. So if you know how to lead someone, you know how to build a company, which is very general. But if you know how to build a team of very good people, then this is all you need. So if you have the right people and you know how to systemize stuff, how to structure a company and how to structure a team, then that's already half the game. Then you just have to execute it and find the right people. So I'm going to tell you what's important when creating those structures and how the systems look like. And no matter what kind of process or task it is you want to outsource or you want to find people for in general, it's always the same. Marketing, chatting, research, TikTok, posters or whatever, depending on which country you're in. You can use the system for Filipinos, for tier 1 country people, it doesn't matter. So first things first, this is how we do it. You want to find the right KPIs. So when finding KPIs to represent the department that you want to build, most importantly, you want to ask yourself, is the KPI I just have in my head, is it representing the success of the department? How do I influence this KPI? Is it possible to reach this KPI? What is the KPI right now? So what is the, let's say, numbers? Let's call it views. So you want to talk about it, let's say Instagram marketing research. You want to make sure, okay, what kind of views does my model need to hit in order to make X amount of subs? And you set those KPIs for the department. In chatting, of course, everyone knows the chatting ratio, but break it down. Break it down to different KPIs. Response time of chatters. How are my chatters motivated? Am I giving them bonus? Am I talking to them on a regular basis? How many calls are happening? So let's say you want to give this task to a backend manager. How many tasks should he do in order to motivate the chatters? Are the chatters motivated enough to reach this response time even? Are they being paid enough in order to be motivated. So all of this you can put into numbers, and those are KPIs that you want to reach. So response time, chatting ratio, and all of this will go up automatically if people are more motivated. So put motivation in the KPI. Let's move on to the last one. I want to talk about investments with you. Investing, I mean you want to invest into yourself, your company, and reinvest the cash flow that you have. Let's say you're one of the lucky ones that is now making 100k a month with his OnlyFans, which is very good. But to be honest, if you make 100k only in this industry, you are closer to being broke than you are to become rich. Really, you want to build like generational financial wealth, obviously, and 100k a month is nothing. 100k is one model leaves you. Let's say one model is 80% of the revenue, and she leaves you, you're back to flipping burger patties at McDonald's. Makes no sense. So reinvest the money and do everything in order to stay at this point and to build up from there. And the way you want to invest your money is you want to invest your money in assets for your company. Let's say for an agency, a very important asset, I talked about in the last videos. SEO, optimize the website for your management. This is the key. This will guarantee you, in case you have sources where you get consistent like model leads from, great. But if you don't have it, then a website is definitely a very, I would say, a good return on investment in this industry, because it will give you consistent leads that you need, because new model inflow will mean new opportunities, and you don't have this risk of losing a model and then you're down to 20% of the overall revenue. So building up new models all the time. Obviously, I don't want to tell you what to do, but it's just an idea. SEO, use Google Ads, invest money there, then yeah, you know what to do. So that's not what it's about. I want to also make sure that you know, in general, just to invest in yourself, invest into knowledge, coachings. I don't offer coaching. I don't want to buy or sell you anything. Just make sure to reinvest the money into skills, how to lead people, into coachings, how to get new traffic sources, into, yeah, as I said, SEO, websites, or let it be employees. Investing money in employees, buying time back. Buying timing is the most important part, in my opinion, as a CEO. If you have more time, you have more time to dedicate your brain power into new departments to build up, looking for those opportunities that will maybe generate huge amounts of revenue. So instead of being always involved in the day-to-day business, you want to zoom out and view the system like it is. That's your part as a CEO, and hope this helped you. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. Join my team group, and looking forward. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.